Let me show you how you can improve your break and retest trading, and I will show you why most break and retest traders are failing. So I've been trading break and retest strategies for over 15 years, and it is one of my main strategies. And I want to show you some of the most important principles when it comes to break and retest trading. First of all, what we are seeing here is clearly an uptrend. So the market is making a very nice trend structure here. The most important thing to note about a trend is actually the high and low structure. So we want to analyze the lows and the highs in a trend. What we see here is that the market keeps making higher highs and higher lows. This one right here is the highest low in the trend. Some traders may say, what about this one here? This is not a higher low yet because the market hasn't made a higher high. Only when the price is making a higher high, only then are we looking for a new higher low. But as long as the market hasn't made a higher high, this one is the low that we need to focus on. In a healthy uptrend, you will see that the price keeps making higher lows. That's really important. When this trend structure is broken and when the price is breaking into a new low, that is a sign that something is changing about the trend structure. So we want to look at this chart here and we want to see, can the price take out the high or are we breaking the low first? So we're seeing some sideways candles. The market is making a run here at the low. The support level for now is being challenged. By the way, I'm using the SMA 50 period, which is a very good moving average for trend trading. We're seeing that the level is holding for now. We're having a gap down and a lot of breakout traders will jump on this trade here. And as a breakout trader, you will often run into issues where you have a breakout, but then the price is reversing back into the pattern. And I've been struggling with this when I started breakout trading. So I started with pure breakout trading and didn't look at retests. And very often I ran into the situation that the market was breaking out and then immediately pulling back and caught my stop loss and I was sitting on a losing trade. And then over the years, I tried to refine it. I researched, I looked into my trades to come up with a better approach. So what I do instead is I wait for the breakout. I don't jump into the initial breakout. I wait for the price to get back into the pattern. And then I look for a strong momentum shift back into the original direction. Some traders may also call it as a 1, 2, 3 pattern. So you have the phase 1 is the breakout. Phase 2 is the retest. And then phase 3 is where you see a strong momentum shift back into the breakout direction. And this is where I'm looking for trade entries. And this has a few benefits. I also just released a new free ebook, which you can download right away. You can go to the link in the video description or in the comments, and then you can download the ebook, which contains 22 new trading strategies. There are dozens and dozens of screenshots waiting for you, detailed explanations for the best trading strategies that you can apply to all the markets and all the time frames. First of all, you are going to avoid false breakouts. And second, it acts as a protection mechanism. So you don't trade the retest when the price is hitting the support or resistance level, like what many traders will do. A lot of break and retest traders will only look for the price to retest this area and then they will jump short. This is, in my experience, not the optimal way to go about this because the price usually doesn't just test the breakout level, but it goes beyond this. The reason for that is that if you are a breakout trader, your stop loss will be placed probably somewhere around here. And the market has a tendency to go for those stops, free up those stops, free up liquidity, and then move into the direction. So it's a really, really good protection mechanism that you don't jump onto the retest just yet. You wait for the stop run to occur, and then you want to see strong momentum come back into the market, into the direction. So following the price action, we see that the level is holding. It's probably going to lure in a lot of traders, but here, this is where you see the stop run. So wherever your stop loss is, most of the stops will be probably here. Some traders may play it a little bit safer with stops here, and ultra conservative traders will have their stops here. But having the stop in the highest area will reduce your reward to risk ratio. So most of the traders will have their stops in this area, I would presume. And that's where I started as a breakout trader as well. So I took the breakout, had my stop here, and I got stop run very, very often. But what you will often see on the best break and retest trades is that the bearish momentum is going to come back into the market with strong force. It's not just a single red candle that we're waiting for. It's a momentum candle. Something like what we're seeing here. We have two momentum candles here that are coming back into the market. When we look at the price reaction after the market is hitting here the stops, we see a larger red candle, still small compared to the big one, an even larger red candle, no more bullish candles here, only a small one here, and then we're seeing even more bearish candles. And that is something that you need to also pay attention to, the size and the frequency of bearish versus bullish candles. So at that point, you have a very high probability short scenario, and that is where I typically then look for trades. So you could place your stop loss still above the 50 SMA. It's a very good stop loss place to have. In the beginning, some traders will just go for the 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. So you put your stop loss and then you just take twice the size of your stop loss to get the 2-to-1. But what you can also do is you look left here and you look for key support and resistance areas. Here seems to be a big zone. So we need to be aware of this area. And as the price is pushing into this, we may be able to extend our target. But that's a first good target choice here with the 2-to-1. So we're following the price action. It's moving down very, very nicely. Our initial stop loss is still in place here. We have super strong selling coming back into the market. And we're hitting our target. We're spiking even lower into the big area that we identified. And that's where the price is then struggling here. So really, really nice development, how the market is developing here on the way down with this break and retest. No matter which trading book you read or which trading podcast you listen to, a trading journal will always be mentioned as the most important trading tool a trader needs to have. That's why we developed the Edgewong Trading Journal. And currently we run a promotion. So for Tradeciety followers and fans, go to edgewong.com, and when you buy your Edgewong Trading Journal, use the discount code Tradeciety to get the biggest possible discount. Let's take a look at another example. So we're seeing here a clear downtrend. First, we need to look at the swing highs and the swing lows. We see them here in the chart. This is, well, almost a swing low, probably just by a little bit, totally fine. We look at the swing highs. So here we have swing highs. This is the last lower high. And let's take a look now at the price action on how it goes forward. So we're observing the price action. We want to see this level get broken. We're running for it. We're breaking above it. So now we have a lot of breakout traders flood the market. Stop loss. Where are the stops? Going to be somewhere in this area. We're waiting patiently for the market to hit the stops. It's starting to hit them here. Now we want to see strong buying coming into the market. We need to wait for this strong buying pressure. We have a deeper stop run and we're starting to see bullishness in the market. I'm not a big fan of just jumping on a market where you just have one bullish candle. I typically want to see a little bit more confirmation, even if it means I'm going into the trade a little bit later. But that's often a big a lifesaver. So that's exactly what we are looking for here. So at that point, long position, stop loss can go underneath the last swing point. If you want to play it safer, you can give it a little bit room. We look left. Here seems to be an important level that we have. We only get a 1.75. Above that, we have a level here, right? That seems to be a big one. And then here at the top, we have another one. So we can observe how the price is trading into those zones. But we are long now, and we are looking for price action confirmation. So we're making higher highs and higher lows, barely. Now we have momentum come into the market. Still a lot of bullishness, no bearishness. The first area is hit. We follow the price action. We are not falling into new lows. So the market has retested previous lows, but failed to make a lower low, which is good. And instead, just afterwards, the market made actually a higher high, which is a very good trend continuation for us. So we're pushing higher, retesting the area, moving higher, retesting lows, rejecting lows, pushing higher. And we are here at our zone 2 and zone 3. So zone 2 would have been a 3R. This is a 3.7R. Really, really nice price movements here, always above the 20, always making higher lows and higher highs. Very, very good price action. We just follow the price action to see what's going on here. A lot of traders will look at a market here and they will jump onto a breakout here because the price has broken a previous low. First of all, what's wrong here? First of all, the market is above the 50, which is never great. You don't want to go against your 50 SMA. It's your trend filter. Above the 50, you are never going short. Below the 50, you are never going long. It's a very, very good filter for your trading. Also, you don't have a retest. The market, well, you don't have a successful retest. The market may have broken out here, might have retested even here, but there's no strong selling come into the market. Again, you have one red candle, but it's immediately reversed. And that's why I just 2 minutes ago said, I don't only need one candle, I need stronger selling confirmation before I consider a break and retest trade. And that's going to keep you out of a lot of suboptimal positions, suboptimal trades in your trading. Now it's different. The market is moving back below the SMA. If you are not out, probably you will be out because the market has hit here the highest area and you should not be too greedy. If you can get a 4R, 3.7, even a 3R is really good outcome on your trades. Don't be greedy, especially in the beginning as you're just starting to learn this approach. That will give you a good start to your break and retest trading.